With the goal of establishing an aligned, inclusive early learning and care system in California, the Impact Inclusion Work Group created this flyer to streamline supports for inclusion resources. This tour will walk you through the flyer and how to use it within your agency to support inclusive early education. First, we're going to introduce the Impact Inclusion Work Group definition. As you can see, it is at the top of the flyer stating that in California, the Impact Inclusion Work Group defines inclusion as early childhood inclusion embodies the values, policies, and practices that support the right of every infant and young child and their family, regardless of ability, to participate in a broad range of activities and contexts as full members of their family, community, and society. The desired results of inclusive experiences for children with and without disabilities and their families include a sense of belonging and membership, positive social relationships and friendships, and development and learning to reach their full potential. The defining features of inclusion that can be used to identify high-quality early learning and care programs and services are access, participation, and supports. Now, let's take a look at the resources that this flyer provides. Website 1 is the Inclusive Early Education Resources site, which is located within the Child Development section on the California Department of Education's website. The purpose is stated as, in an effort to uplift the high-quality inclusive education, the Early Education Division at the California Department of Education, or CDE, in collaboration with the Impact Inclusion Work Group, has developed a resource matrix to support providers, administrators, and parents with information to help support increased access to children with disabilities in inclusive programs. Now, we're going to take a look at this website by clicking on the link to preview the website. So you can see that this website has resource links categorized by governance and leadership, finance, personnel, workforce, and quality standards, accountability and quality, and family engagement. As you can see, there are a great deal of resources on this page that can benefit programs with their implementation of inclusion. Now, let's go back to the flyer and check out the second resource listed, which is website 2, Impact Inclusion Work Group, also located on the Child Development section of the California Department of Education's website. The purpose of this resource is to share about the Impact Inclusion Work Group and view their adopted definition of inclusion. Now we're going to click on the link to preview the website. You can see that they have the definition I shared earlier, their mission statement, guiding principles, and the call to action created by work group members. This is also where you can find the representatives for each agency. Now, let's go back once again to the flyer and check out number 3, which is some great inclusion language that programs can add to their websites, meeting agendas, presentations, and email signature lines. This states, one system, all children, better together. Learn more about advancing early childhood inclusive programs for children with disabilities, which is embedded with a link to the Inclusive Early Education site from the California Department of Education, which provides links to all of these resources we just talked about. The Impact Inclusion Work Group hopes you find these resources helpful in your efforts to support inclusive early education.